Do you ever get sick while playing VR or just want to feel fully inside the game? Today I'm testing something that might fix both, the Roto VR Explorer chair. Hey guys, welcome back. I was sent this Roto VR Explorer chair and I need to know if it actually improves the VR experience, especially with motion sickness and immersion. Unlike a normal swivel chair, this one moves automatically, tracking your head movements with a Pokeball. Well, technically it's a tracker, but still it lets you turn hands-free in VR. But before we test it, I have to put it together, so let's speedrun this. This is heavy. It took about an hour and 15 minutes to fully assemble, which ain't too bad. The steps were mostly clear, but the pictures really helped. This isn't a cheap piece of tech. It costs $1,100 Canadian dollars, but it comes with DigVR for free. It also has a rumble feature that makes the seat vibrate depending on sound. So the real question is, does it actually improve VR gaming? I'm testing it with multiple games, scoring them from 1 to 5 for immersion and motion sickness reduction. Let's start testing. Alright, first up is DigVR, the game that comes with the Roto VR chair. It's designed to make full use of the chair's motion tracking, so let's see if it really makes a difference. Power this thing on. Woo! Wow! It went it feels. Oh. Okay, let's. Wow! Wow! Oh my god, this feels insane! It feels so real! Instead of using a puck on your headset, the game connects directly to the chair, and honestly, I've never experienced anything quite like this. I didn't feel nauseous at all, even after hours of play. And what I like is that the seat doesn't just rotate. I mean, it stops like it would in a car or tractor when you make a turn. That subtle stop adds so much more realism, and the fact that the seat rumbles when you hit something in the game, that adds an unexpected level of immersion. I really felt like I was physically in the game world. That's so cool. So this game scores a 5 for immersion and 5 for motion sickness. Let's move along. Next up, I am Cat. Motion sickness nightmare if you're standing. You're a cat, you annoy an old lady, she fights back, that's it. Not my kind of game, but I sacrificed myself for science. Let's water the plant. The plant needs water. Turning feels smoother with the chair, but the nausea still kicked in. No side handles actually makes movement feel way more natural. Okay, let's cook eggplant. Eggplant is not really good. Why don't we have steak? Why don't we have steak? I mean, eggplant. Oh my god, I had too much coffee. I'm talking like way too much. I'm annoyed. Oh, what's that? I don't know what's happening, but you know, like I'm looking straight right now and it's turning. So I had to recalibrate here. Turns out the puck might be too loose. I'm about to stand up on my feet to get this stupid ball in the basket. Come on. I mean, a kid could do that. Yay! Final scores: 4 for VR immersion, 3 for motion sickness reduction. Next game. Gosh, I love this game. Okay, so time for something cozier and magical. Escaping Wonderland is a game I'd usually play on the couch. Let's see if the chair adds anything.
Who needs sleep? I can see my kids next month.
Next month? Wow, that is torture for you guys. Movement here is minimal, you only turn when changing rooms. The chair's auto rotation is nice, but doesn't add much to the VR experience. I don't get motion sickness in this game, and the chair didn't change that. Also, not sure if my back could handle long sessions of slow-paced games like this one, as the back of the chair ain't the most comfortable. So, final score: 3 for immersion and 5 for motion sickness, since nothing really changed. We started strong with DigVR, but now it feels like we're going downhill. Let's hope the next games make up for it. Moving on to games with more motion, let's dive into Epic Roller Coaster VR. If you know, you know. This feels like a Walt Disney. There's a woohoo head like Oh my gosh. Okay, let's do this. Woohoo! Oh, I'm gonna throw up. I feel like I need to turn. It's better. Like, no, this is not fun. I'm gonna ruin my whole day. Is gonna be ruined. Well, that didn't go well. And this next one, I predict it'll be worse. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. This is Mission ISS. Naive me tried this when I first got my Quest 2 and quickly uninstalled it. Never to touch it again, but today I'm getting back on the horse. This game simulates floating in space and it does it well. At first, the chair helped with turning and moving back and forth, but in space, there is no back, up, or down, and that's where things went south. No. I quickly started to feel very uncomfortable. I'm not feeling well. Motion sickness? 0 out of 5. Sorry, 0. So yeah, I may have been a little bit emotional with my initial scoring. Immersion, solid 5. Chair did help a bit with motion sickness, so I'll give it a 3.
ISS, please don't jeopardize a $100 million supply mission.
I'm not. I don't know what to do. I'm not an astronaut. I'm just testing a game over here. I don't know what I'm doing. Oof, things aren't looking great for the Roto chair so far. Let's see if rhythm and fitness games can turn things around. For this test, I picked Beat Saber and Fun Fitland, both with 360-degree playstyles. What I love most about using the chair, unlike a regular seat, it lets you move your arms freely and make bigger movements. Now, will this ever replace a real workout for me? No. But I did end up engaging my abs more to throw stronger punches, so I actually got a decent upper body workout. The whole time I played, I felt steady even when bending down, though I might unconsciously use my legs to keep balance. So if you're in a wheelchair, a seat belt might be a good idea. Final verdict, the chair didn't change anything. I will not be using the Roto VR chair for these kinds of games, so test unconclusive. We're heading into the last category, action-packed games. First up, Vader Immortal. Oh, I love having the Force! This was amazing. This chair was made for action games where you need to turn and react fast. I felt completely immersed. Dodging attacks from every angle was effortless, and the chair's responsiveness made a huge difference. Where is it coming from? Oh. Come here, yeah! Pah! As for motion sickness, this game doesn't usually give me any, and the chair didn't change that. Final score, 5 for immersion, 5 for motion sickness. Wow, purple dual wield, yes! Still on the fence about the Roto VR Explorer, the next game I tested was Arizona Sunshine Remake, and I'd never played it before this video. Hey! Get lost. Okay, I'm wasting ammo, Stop running! No! This isn't usually my type of game, but I had such a blast with the Roto chair that I'm reconsidering what I enjoy. Like Vader Immortal, high action games are a total game changer with this setup. I can hear them! Even after a long session of turning and moving, the chair made a huge difference. I also had the rumble feature on, which added a lot to the experience, though it is pretty loud. I'm not sure if I love that, but pairing it with a haptic vest, now that could be incredible. My score won't shock you, 5 out of 5 for both immersion and motion sickness. This is not stuck. Where's the new gun? This one? I think this one. Give me that. Oh, ha. Oh my god, I love this one better! Okay. That game was pretty fun, and that rumble feature is really amazing. So I'm guessing pairing this with the haptic suit that I have right there must be like amazing. But yeah, oh my god, that was so much fun. The chair, it shines with action games. Alright, time to test the most high energy game of the bunch, Metal Hell Singer. Think Doom, but you have to shoot to the beat of metal music. The chair kept up with every fast movement and honestly, total game changer. Normally this game gets me feeling queasy after a while, but with the Roto chair, absolutely nothing, just pure chaotic perfection. So my final score is 5 for immersion and 5 for motion sickness. It seems like the Roto chair is finally redeeming itself, so let's move on to our final game. Woo! Got you. Last game, Assassin's Creed Nexus. I cannot believe I waited this long to try it. The Roto chair is perfect for this game. Lots of parkour, arm movements, and turning, making the VR experience so much better than sitting in a regular chair. I never played this standing up due to motion sickness, but the chair completely eliminates that. Combat needs some getting used to, and fighting with a sword while sitting was a bit odd. But I'm definitely finishing this one with the Roto VR chair. It's opened so many new possibilities. So for my final score, I give it 4 for immersion and 5 for motion sickness.
Oh, ha! Off with your head! Ho! Finish him!
So is the Roto VR a game changer? Its impact really depends on the VR experience you're after. For immersion action games where the action unfolds all around you, the chair is an absolute blast. In titles like Population 1, Iron Man, Batman, and Metal of Hellsinger, like games that I normally play sitting or using teleportation, the Roto VR delivered 100% on reducing motion sickness and boosting immersion. But on the flip side, if you're into fitness, rhythm, or slower paced games, or even pistol whip, which demand quick dodging, you might not see as much benefit. One moment truly stood out though, DigVR. The chair's integration with that game is the best I've ever experienced. I wish more games were designed with that level of immersion in mind. Of course, nothing's perfect. I had to recalibrate my puck a few times because it was too loose, and the clip isn't very durable. So take note. For me, the chair has opened up a whole new level of immersion in high energy games, and I'll definitely be using it for those. Like always, thank you so much for being here. I had a ton of fun putting this video together, and let me know what you would like to see next. Bye!